Shalom, 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 shalom. Giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Badash. Giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutes to all the 144,000 elect men. Keep an eye out. People come to walk their dogs. This is really a dog walking spot. So just have to keep your eyes open, you know. Saw what happened in one of my other videos. And you got some of these dogs now. They're very dangerous. They breed them. They breed them to attack strangers. They breed them to attack strangers. But this is a harmless one. This one. But you know, the ones that you got to look out for is those pit bull dogs or those XL bully dogs. One come up behind me the other day while I was over here. I just had to you know, just keep your eye on them. That's all. So yeah, man. So Jake, you don't know your own strength, man. You know, just generally speaking, we're gonna go into some precepts. Jake, get to know your own strength. Get to know your power. You know, get to know your strength. Get to know your power, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Yahweh our Father, and we're princes of the power. So this is a walk and a learning process. We're learning all the time. Learning all the time. This is a walk and a learning process, a process, you know. So to get to know our powers, and we really don't know our power like that, not fully, but we're getting to know. So just making these observations, what's going on in Israel at the moment, man, with that little melee that took place. You know, you hear things, you see things. You've experienced certain things, so you know certain things, and you know, I'm just going to address certain things right now. Let's get straight into the precept. What's on my mind? Somebody meditating, you know, on some of these situations that's going on in Israel. I think the precept, what I'm going to bring out, explains it best. Let's just hear it. First, Second Chronicles 7:14 says, "If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from the heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land." Excuse me. Yeah, so it speaks for itself, man. You know, and that we went off. We suffered the consequences. On the whole, Yasharahla, Prince of the Power, and now we got reflect, man, how to get back that relationship with our long lost power, man. You know, them type of words that's just in my mind, that's going around my head. Get to know your power. Jake don't know his own power, and that's what he's explaining here. Yeah, 15. Read on. 2 Chronicles 7:15. "Now mine eyes shall be opened and my ears attend unto thy prayer that is made in this place." Right, prayer. That's the importance of prayer, man. You know, getting back to our relationship, getting back to square one, where we once was, and that was the video. That was the idea anyway. From the time we started to go veer off to the left from our relationship with Yasharahla, which was all part of the movie. Hence the curses had to come upon us, and the elect now are turning back, pursuing to Revelation 11:11, and now coming back, getting back, being healed, as it's saying here. Yeah. 15. "Now mine eyes shall be opened and mine ears attend to the prayer that is made in this place. For now I have chosen and sanctified this house, that my name may be there forever, and mine eyes and mine heart shall be there perpetually." And you know, so He's going to return us back. He's going to return us back to our own land. You know, you're going to hear from heaven when we humble ourselves and seek His face. He's going to hear, because Yasharahla, Yahweh, turned His face from us, and we made the first mistake. We made the first move. We're the ones that went off first. But Now it's up to us to come back. So you still got a lot of rebellion in Israel with all these other camps. This other camp, what's it? Rise for Israel. No, Watchmen for Israel. And getting involved in rioting. That was a riot. That was a straight riot. Getting involved in rioting. That shows that they don't know their power. They don't know their strength. They haven't got to know their... the Christians say they haven't got a personal relationship with God. But it's true though. You've got to have a personal relationship with God. And then you won't have to act out a character. Yeah, or put yourself in compromising positions like that. You know, so we don't have to return, you know, calling all camps, Chief Ephraim, calling all camps. We don't have to return back there. Well, it's over there in America, so we ain't... I have heard that there's some people over here that want to go to America to get back, to get a number 2, to get a round 2. Oh, that's crazy, man. You don't have a personal relationship with God. Even the Christians know better than you. So, yeah, man. You will, if we was to all humble ourselves and turn to the right and pray the whole of Yasharahla, that ain't gonna happen, we know, because there's too much rebellion among us. Niggards, and they have to be for the ones that are of the elect. Yeah, they're gonna come out of all that. What you call it? Bandwagon, jumping on bandwagons. You have to have a personal relationship with God. That's really the bottom line. And you're gonna birds of a feather flock together. So you're gonna be like-minded with the people that you surround yourself with. Yeah. Proverbs chapters 13 and 20. One of my favorite precepts, man. He that walketh with wise people will become wise. He that walketh with foolish people will fail badly. So we ain't gonna be around niggers. We ain't gonna be around stupidity. We don't even like being around. You know, we want to get out of this place. Point blank. Period. We want to be out of this stupid, God-forsaken place. Let's just hit some precepts. This is gonna be a quick one, man, just to make the point. Right? There's another one that was 2 Chronicles. Now let's turn over the page. 2 Chronicles 6 and straight to the point. It says in 24 says, and if thy people Israel shall be put to the worst before their enemies, because they have sinned against thee, and shall return and confess thy name. That's the power of the name. Get to know your power. Get to know your own strength. The strength within you. The force is strong within you, as that quote from Darth Vader. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Darth Vader, but it was the movie Star Wars. The force is strong with you. Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was a quote when he was talking to his the up-and-coming pretender, Luke Skywalker. The force is strong with you. Is the force strong with you? Is the force strong with me? Yasharahla. Yeah? Getting to know my power, my Father, calling upon Him via His name. He's given me His name to do so in times of confusion, when in the heat of battle. That is why people, when they go to learn all these kind of combat sports, they train, and in the heat of battle, that's when they need it most, and they use it. For the ones that really are serious about it, they don't throw all the abilities and the stance. They don't throw the stance away. Whatever you've been learning, if it's jiu-jitsu, if it's boxing, if it's karate, taekwondo, you know, list goes on. You apply the things you've learned when it matters most, when you need it most, in the heat of battle. Yasharahla, this is the point of me doing this video. Know your own strength and use it. Call upon the name of the Lord. That's His name there. That's His name. We know His name. He's given us His name. Yeah. Shall return and confess thy name and pray and make supplication before thee in this house. Confess your sins, man. Pray for one another, but ultimately pray to the Lord for wisdom, for knowledge, for understanding. Wisdom breaks down to being to having experience, you know. And for most of us, we have experience. We know what it's like to suffer afflictions, as it goes into in Lamentations, for being under the curses, being oppressed, being poor, being in need. We know we have that experience for the most part. I'll say 99%, 100% of Yasharahla know what it's like to suffer affliction and curses. But the elect are the ones that are going to return to Yahweh B'Shem Shai. And we're just going into some of the steps what to do. As this was when you go to the subheading, so look at the subheading. 2 Chronicles 6, it says Solomon's dedication. Solomon's dedication, and he's given some wise advice from his father, King David, what to do. And Abu Ratazar, we're learning. That's one of the blueprints we learn from. Yeah, wise man King Solomon, which was Yahushua, in the reincarnation, if you could receive it, man. So we know the name now, right? We call upon him, and yeah, man, I woke up feeling good this morning. I went to bed, and sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night. The first thing that comes to my mind now is just some of those prayers. They just come instantly, automatically to my mind. Prayers mainly in the Hebrew. Some of those prayers that one of the elders, I forgot his name. The name's right on the tip of my tongue. But the elder that goes into all the Hebrew prayers, Managan, something to that effect. His name, something to that effect. Managan, yeah, I think that's his name in the Hebrew. So, yeah, I've been looking into some of those Hebrew prayers, and yeah, some of them are just spot on, perfect for you. You can't say you're not spoiled for choice. And like I say, we're like kids in a candy store when it comes to selecting prayers. And even if it's not in the Hebrew, and you're lost for words, you got selection, a whole massive selection in the Psalms that to choose from. I'm just pushing that vibration out there, Akim. The importance of prayer. Because you see many men, that's why many men don't endure. And Abu Ratazar, I'm saying this, and I remember I'm saying this first and foremost applied to myself, because the battle is still ongoing. The battle is not over yet, and the race is not for the swift, but who can endure it. But Abu Ratazar, we endure to the end, man. He that endures to the end is the one that will be saved, man. But we got all the necessary. We got the shield of salvation. We got the sword to slice and dice, yeah, which is the word. And we got the helmet, man, to protect us. All the things that we need, man. Abu Ratazar, we could fall back on wisdom and some of our experience, and some of our brothers and sisters' experiences, and our elders, ultimately our elders, and those before them. We could fall on some of those experiences, which is wisdom. Learn, because if we don't learn from other people's experiences or our own experience, we ain't never going to learn, man. And that is insanity. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And the birds are my chiming. So I was compelled to come over it today. It's, still getting some sun. Bright, sunny day. Getting some sun. In the hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass. Entering into the next year now. Alright, so Abu Ratazar, if it's not within a couple of months, if it's not 12 months, it's 18 months. If it's not 18 months from that, Abu Ratazar, I'm still praying, still hoping. Abu Ratazar, just keep pushing this word out there. That's the main thing. It's getting chilly now, but for some reason today, you're getting some nice sun. Giving our praise to Yahweh B'Shem Shai. So let me finish off now. The point is made. It's the importance of prayer, Akim. It's the importance of prayer. Get to know your power. That's the title of this video. And that's what we're doing. That's the walk. And it's a walk, it's a process. And a continual walk until Abu Ratazar, we get beamed up in those chariots, man. Yeah? 24. If thy people Israel shall put to the worse before thine enemy, yeah, put your sins down, your bad ways down, yeah, because they have sinned against thee, and shall return and confess thy name and pray and make supplication before thee in this house, yeah, all your enemies will flee from you, man. You don't have to go to no round 2. or get involved in melees. The wise course of action would have been not to be there in the first place, wherever it was, watchmen for Israel or Wi-Fi. The wise course would have been not to be there in the first place. But once you got caught up in there, right, defend yourself. But even worse than that, talking about going back there, man. So I just want to push out some, because I've been through some things myself, which I went into a little bit on Saturday. You're young, you might be young and inexperienced, yeah. So, but we've learnt now, yeah. 25. Then hear thou from heaven. Right. So I made that point. I made the point 24. And pray and make supplication before thee in this house. Then hear thou from heavens and forgive the sin of thy people Israel, and bring them again unto the land which thou hast given to them and to their fathers. Right now we've got, things happening right now as we speak in our own land, man. We was booted out of there. We was evicted out of there because we didn't keep the laws, the statutes and commandments, and that was part of the movie once again. But let them do what they're doing. That's part of the movie again. The Most High wants them there. He wants them there in that land to bring judgment on them, and we're going to be returned to our land. Yeah, the weak shall draw them out. That's in Jeremiah 49 and 20. Yeah, and those people, the smile at people with the big head, with the big hats, shall draw them out, and it's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. This is the beginning. This is but the beginning of World War III, man, and we're watching keenly with anticipation on the edge of our seats and praying, Abaratazar, and letting it unfold, letting Yehovah Ba'Shem Yoshai do what they do. Yeah, but before the World War III, we know that there are other prophecies have to come to pass, right? The CHIP, the Karagma, which is the MOTB, the digital currency. We know these prophecies are. Something was put on the chat just recently. A woman was in one of those shops, was it Walmart or one of them shops and big supermarkets, and she was paying very proudly, may I add, paying for her goods with the MOTB in her hand, with a nice clean swipe, proudly, with a smile on her face, feeling that she's achieved something. So it's been out there already a little while now, the MOTB, the Karagma. A little while it's been out there already, but we're just waiting now for that other prophecy, a couple others, right? And then the icing on the cake, which is the ballistic missiles, hypersonic ballistic missiles, the icing on the cake, and then Yasharahla return, the grand finale. So when thou have, so that's it, man. I just wanted to bring that out, man. Abaratazar, a quick one that was edifying. Yeah, get to know your power. Yeah, get to know your own strength. Sometimes you've heard that saying. You don't know your own strength. Well, Yasharahla, the so-called black people, the prince of the power, we don't know our own power. We don't know our own strength when we pull together. But really, it's when we call upon the name in sincerity and in truth. Romans 18 and 31 says, if God is for you, who can be against you? That's why these smile at people with the big hats, they know our power. That's why they use us to push their agendas. Selling their products, selling the gangster rap music. So smile at people behind all of that, using us in their sports. And you can go on and on and on and on and on how they use us and exploit us for our power, our purchasing power. The biggest spenders, the biggest, the most charismatic, with the trends and even the lingo, which goes into Jeremiah 51 and 19. Yeah, Yehovah Ba'Shem Yoshai. Yeah, Jacob is the former of all things, which is Yehovah, but Israel, which is his people. So they know our power. Get to know yours. Get to know our power. Get to know your power. Know your own strength. Continue to call upon the name of the Lord in sincerity and in truth, you have a power. Yeah? You're not all those bywords that they've given us, right, that we know of. We're not those bywords. We're the princes of the power. Yeah? And we're seeing the results of the elect now calling upon his name. We're seeing what's happening now. This kingdom is falling apart right around us. Falling apart at the seams. So I brought out what I wanted to bring out, man. Kala Yahweh. And the birds are chiming in. That's all I wanted to bring out. Enough said. Get to know your power. Yasharahla. You have a power. Get to know your own strength. Shalom, all sincere Akim. I'm giving double honours once again all this, to the elders and the apostles of Millstone. Salutes to all the 144,000 elect men, and also salutes to the Afwakim and the Wafbanim. That's the women and the children in the Hebrew. We on to the next.